Hi everyone, I'm Majestic Cow, and today Snowy and I are going to be attempting the Fortnite build swap. I hope you enjoy.
Alright, so we have Majestic Cow over here. Say hello, Majestic Cow.
Hello.
Yep, that is him, the real one. He's the guy that made the red button.
Yes, if you haven't played it, go try it out if you want. But we
Yeah.
are going to do a Fortnite build swap. It's where we work on our own map for 10 minutes, and then we switch back and forth 5 times, and hopefully producing 2 pretty good maps.
Yeah. Only one of the maps is going to be published.
Yeah. We'll show you the code at the end. So don't worry about that. But you have anything else to say?
Nah. We can just go in.
Okay.
So for my build, I'm thinking to do some type of Christmas build, or just some sort of a winter build because we're approaching the holiday season. So probably the first step would be to lay out the basic terrain. I'm thinking of doing something more circular because I don't really do too many circle stuff, so I just want to make this as unique as possible. So I'm going to do the circle trick so I can get a nice bowl shape. Oh wait, I need to do it with a prop. So I need to get one from the creative inventory. I'll just get like a circular device. Yeah, this would work as like a nice center point. And now all I have to do is just rotate it a bunch to make a circle. Okay, so I have the bowl shape that I was going for, but I need to fill it in. So I'll just use a snow piece and see how this looks. I guess this looks a little cool. I may fill it over with like some lava or something later. I'm not sure yet. But now I really just have to focus on the sides because it just looks really spiky right now. I don't know how good that's going to be for Snowy to actually finish the build. Yeah, these pieces aren't really going into where I want them. I only have 10 minutes. I'm not going to have enough time to finish this. I guess I can just use a normal snow tile and then wrap it around, and maybe Snowy can expand off of that. Just might give him more ideas. I'm not sure, but that's what I'll do. And hopefully he can do something off of that. Oh, that's really unfortunate. There's a line there. I don't think I have time to fix it. I'll just stick with it. It's fine. I don't think he'll mind. Okay, the outside is all done. It looks pretty bad, but I guess it's decent. Yeah, so I'm gonna put in lava tiles, just to give it more like spice of color, because it looks very bland as of now. Okay, I just have to now turn the actual tiles on so people take damage if they step on it. I need to get the other one as well. But then I should probably maybe do something in the middle of this, cause to break up like the texture. But for now, I guess I'll just fix the lighting by putting a sky dome, so I can also get like a nice sky. I'm thinking like a gray winter sky, so I can have some like neutral tones later on. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so we're quickly running out of time. So I guess I'm just gonna place in the ice cubes. Because, there's nothing really else for me to do. I mean, there's a lot I can do, but not in the time that I have. So if you don't know about this prop, it's in the Ice House prop gallery. And it's actually invisible in the prop menu, but it's a super, super nice ice cube that you can use for a bunch of builds. The funny thing about it is it's also invisible when you're trying to place it, so it makes it a little bit difficult, but it's manageable. That's probably all I'm gonna have time for. It really didn't turn out too well. I feel like the ice cubes were a nice touch, but it just generally doesn't look very good.
And that is time. Oh jeez, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
I started. I mean, I didn't really have an idea in mind when making mine. I feel like you can really interpret this in like different ways. Right now, it just looks like a bad bowl of cereal. Okay?
Oh god.
But yeah, let's switch.
Alright. Do the flip side.
Number 2.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly take this time to say go sub to Snowy. He doesn't have a creator code yet, that's why he can't post this map. And he needs 1k subs to do so. So if you haven't already, go sub to him. Thanks.
Ooh.
Okay. You got yours is a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Most of the time I used a sky dome. Like,
Yeah.
That's what it. Okay. I think I have an idea for this. And let's mute up. Okay.
Alright.
So obviously, first things first, he left me a giant hole, so might as well just fill it with water. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. I just need to make the water have more of like a water effect by putting some transparent water over top. And that's the wrong water. Might as well just throw out the entire gallery so I can make sure I choose the right one. And here it is. And yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. Okay, so probably the next thing I should do is extend the land a little bit, because there's not a lot of playing space as of now. Okay, so probably the last thing I'm gonna have time for is just to add a bit of variety in his foliage that he did. Maybe some different trees and bushes as well. Here's a little tip. Whenever you're doing foliage, it's best to turn grid snap off so it looks more natural whenever you place it. Okay, for the rest of the build, I think I'm just gonna bush spam for like some natural barriers, because I feel like this is gonna add some nice like dark tones to his build. Okay, so that's probably all I'm gonna have time for, and I actually really like this. This is sick. Ooh, okay, so Snowy went for a little bold design here. Just maybe make like a bit of a border around so it doesn't look as ugly around the edges. And I'll probably do so with some bushes or something so I can have more of a color contrast around the edges. Ooh, okay, this is already looking kind of good. And these should be the final bushes. Okay, that actually looks great. Now what I'm going to do is add some of the city background buildings, just add more depth and effect. Okay, time to just copy it around and see how this turns out. Okay, I like that. Now I just have to add some variety with the buildings. Now I guess this part is really just spam. Okay, we barely pulled it off with the time, but I think that this looks great. Snowy made mountains in 10 minutes? Jeez. Okay, well, in this swap we have to work on the mechanics. So what I'm thinking is if we have like a chicken game mode, where like you would have to run around catching chickens and throwing them into the barn. So the first thing I need to do is add more chickens so the players have more to catch. And now that I've done the settings, I need to copy the chicken spawners around the map so then they spawn in multiple areas as well. So now that I've finished placing them all down, I need to add a death volume so then the chickens get eliminated once they're inside the barn. Oh shoot, I just realized that we won't be able to test it because I'm in his map and he will be in my map. This is gonna make things a lot harder. So here I have to have it so on player entering zone it transmits on a signal. This is because I need a score manager to receive that transmission and add it to the player's score. Now next I need the score manager so I can actually give the player the score. So really the only channel that I need to change is the activate when receiving from. I need to hook it up with the same channel that I use the death volume on. And now that I have that set up, all I need to do is place in the spawn pads and then we're done. Okay, so from what I can tell, he placed all spawn pads as well as adding like a sliding. So I'm just gonna quickly make it so you can shoot when you're in here, because my idea is to add a gun game to this. So if you don't know already, the first step to making a gun game is putting down team and inventory setting devices. The next thing I have to do is make all of these devices on their own team and also on their own channel. This way, whenever someone gets an elimination, it counts for their weapon progression and not anyone else's. Now for this step, I need to put an item granter that whenever someone receives an elimination, it grants them the next weapon in the cycle. Okay, now I have to put in the very first weapon everyone is going to spawn with in all of the devices. So now I have to do the loot cycle for everyone. I just need to put it in one and then I can copy and paste it later. Normally in gun games, what you want to do is have the better weapons at the beginning and the harder weapons at the end, just so it's more balanced. Okay, all that's left now is just a bunch of copy and pasting. So yeah, that's the map done, I guess. Now all that's left is some annoying island settings that I have to do. I just want to say thank you so much for watching the entire video, and feel free to subscribe and like the video, and if you want to play the map code will be in the description. Thank you for watching.